These 5 nerds have inhalers, braces, and they're almost allergic to everything. What if these 5 nerds had inhalers that could shoot fire and make you fly? What if those allergies could detect danger and lies? What if those braces could turn into fists and pound you? In N.E.R.D.S 2, there's a bad guy. He has a skull mask and an army of squirrels. You may know this person from N.E.R.D.S 1, but you will never suspect who it is. When the teacher gives them a wink, they grab the hall pass and run into their locker. They punch a red button on top of the locker. Now they're in the playground. This is no ordinary playground. There's no swings and no wood chips. This playground is the secret lair. If you like action-packed adventures, including spies, N.E.R.D.S is the book for you. If you don't get it, the nerds will come to your house and beat you up. Strong. If you don't believe me, my friend Michael Buckley will tell you all about it.
Hi everybody, welcome to Nerd Central. My name is Michael Buckley. I'm a writer. I write a series called N.E.R.D.S, National Espionage and Rescue and Defense Society, that comes out in September. I'm also an author of the Sisters Grimm series, and a lot of kids have been writing me to ask me what's up next, and this is it. Let me tell you a little bit about the series. It's about 5 very nerdy kids who happen to be secret agents. And they each have a very nerdy skill, and they use these skills to save the world. I like to think of the series as James Bond with asthma. Let me tell you a little bit about the characters. First we have Jackson Jones, and his code name is Braceface. Jackson is the school's most popular kid, but when he discovers he needs a very extensive set of braces, he suddenly becomes the school's biggest nerd. And those braces have been enhanced by technology, so he can use them like transformers. He can turn them into boats or rockets or motorcycles, whatever he needs, but they're always still attached to his mouth. The next character is Weezer. Her name is Matilda Choi. Weezer has asthma, and she has these little inhalers, and these inhalers have been enhanced to become rockets, so she can fly. She can use them to weld things, and also they're kind of like repulsor blasts. She can use them to make big explosions. The next character is Duncan Dewey. He's known as Glue Stick. He's like that kid we all knew in elementary school who eats all the paste. Duncan has eaten so much paste he can stick to walls. There's another kid named Flinch, and Flinch is the hyperactive member of the team. He eats way too much sugar and drinks way too much sugary soda, and he's so hyper that he actually is a blur. So they've had to put him in this special harness, and the harness turns that hyperactive energy into superpowers. So Flinch, even though he's a tiny little kid, can lift cars over his head and run at super speeds. And the 5th member of the team is Ruby Pete. Ruby is known as Pufferfish, and they are that because she's allergic to everything. And when she's in the presence of something that she's allergic to, she tends to break out or puff up. Doesn't seem like a power that most kids would want to have, except that it almost makes her psychic. For instance, she's allergic to getting punched in the face, so if somebody's trying to attack her, she can move out of the way before it ever happens. She's allergic to liars. She's allergic to betrayal. She's allergic to danger, milk, cheese, peanuts, everything. So this overexposed allergy really comes in handy. And these 5 kids have been brought together to work for the N.E.R.D.S. And the Nerds are a secret organization underneath the school that the kids go to. It's headed by a guy named Agent Brand, who's kind of a James Bond type, and his assistant, Miss Holliday, who is the school's librarian and the team's information specialist. And they have a rocket they call the school bus, and it comes up out of the gymnasium floor. It's very cool. And the lunch lady is actually their pilot and not actually a lady. I'm really excited about this series. It's something that I think that is going to be very good for kids who don't like to read, kids who are into comic books. It's the same kind of roller coaster adventure storytelling that I think I'm known for. Hopefully you'll think it's very funny because it makes me laugh out loud. The villains are very ridiculous and over the top. But in all this silliness, there's still a lot of heart with the story. It's a story about seeing the value in people